Hi guys, welcome to Sim Captain. It is Friday, March 15th. The Friday night op has landed in Houston. We are going to fly from Dallas Love Field down to Houston Hobby Airport. I wanted to do that because I'm an executive jet and it just is a little more realistic. I wouldn't be coming from Fort Worth going into Houston Intercontinental. So let's proceed with the flight. I'm not sure who I call clearance. I'm going to try, because no one for Love Field is on and I have no ATIS. Regional approach on 12502. And you know, if you don't know who to call, you can just ask.
Regional approach Southwest 4 on the ground at Dallas Love. Do I pick up clearance from you or from the other approach?
Oh look, somebody's asking the exact question I'm going to ask.
Southwest 4 regional departure, you are clear to the Houston Hobby Airport.
So that answers.
Departure, Elver, transition 10 as follows. Climb via Citic to maintain 5,000. Squawk 2352.
And our route...
Okay, that answered that question. Southwest 4 is cleared the Hobby via the Ramble 5 departure, Elver, transition then as follows. Climb at 5,000. Departure is with you, 2352 on the squawk for Southwest 4.
Southwest 4, read that correct.
Thank you, sir.
Approach Challenger 2, Hotel Sierra, short 32, ready for departure. Challenger 1, Hotel Sierra, runway 33, clear for takeoff, fly runway heading. Fly runway heading, clear for takeoff, 33, Challenger 1, Hotel Sierra.
Regional approach November 66 Lima X-ray at Dallas Love, looking for IFR clearance to Houston Hobby.
66 Lima X-ray, regional departure, standby. November 66 Lima X-ray, stereo aircraft type.
I'm a Israeli Aircraft Industries Westwind 1124 corporate jet.
66 Lima X-ray, roger. You're clear to the Houston Hobby Airport, Ramble 5 departure, Elder transition, then as follows. Climb via Citic, maintain 5,000. Squawk 2364.
Alright, 6 Lima X-ray. We're cleared as foul to Houston Hobby via the Rambo 5. Elver transition, sorry about that. Climb to 5,000, or climb via the SID up to 5,000, squawking 2364. Whoops, that was a little error out. 2364 at the bottom.
66 Lima X-ray, back correct.
2364. I got a little screwed up there. We're climbing via the SID. I get the engines running here. I got the taxi lights on just to illuminate the ramp area.
November 211 Hotel Sierra, radar contact, say altitude leaving.
1,800, 107 Sierra.
Alright. Parking brake is on.
211
Beacon
Hotel
is
Sierra,
on.
roger. Climb and maintain.
Fuel pump is on. Throttles are idle. We can see around. We're clear left and right. We'll select the bleed air to number 2 and we'll engage the starter.
1 Hotel Sierra, turn right heading 180, vectors for the departure.
Number 2 is turning.
Watching
The N2 rise. The ITT is rising. We'll introduce fuel. Good ignition. Bleed air back to normal. Star switch selected to ground. And number 2 is running. We'll start number 1, bleed air, and starter engaged. Number 1's turning. N2's rising. ITT's rising. Fuel pressure's rising slowly. We'll introduce fuel. Good ignition. Bleed air back to normal. Starter switch selected to ground.
1 Hotel Sierra, clear direct hard, The tow pool
Temps and pressures are looking good. Both engines are stabilizing.
Departure, 110.
There's no ATIS available, but we're just going to be departing via the Ramble 5. Top altitude is 3,000, but he gave me 5,000 as an instruction.
Southwest 443 is ready for taxi. Hit mode.
Clearance delivery, we have, the clock is set. Let's go in the aircraft.
Southwest 1243, Roger, verify your holding short of Bravo.
Alright. Transponder will squawk normal.
443.
Autopilot is off and pre-selected, 250 knots below 10, 5,000 is the instruction. Flight director is on. Altimeter is the local setting. Landing gear selector is down, the lights are tested. Pitot heat's on, de-ice is on. Flaps are set for takeoff. Trim is set for takeoff.
132.65, take care.
Cabin alerts are on, we can shut the APU down. Verify the APU is coming down, master switch is off, and ground taxi clearance. Not sure what runway to expect here, because there's no ATIS available. The map view. We are at signature. Regional approach, November 6-6, Lima X-ray at Dallas, signature ramp, ready for taxi.
November 6-6, Lima X-ray, runway 31 right, taxi via Alpha.
Alright, we'll call you holding short at 31 right via Alpha for 6-6 Lima X-ray, thanks. Via Alpha. Alright, put that over here.
Roger, this is American 621 out of 3,000.
3-1, not 1-3.
American 621, regional departure, in a contact, Monday, 17,000.
Alright, so taxi checks.
Up 17,000.
Taxi lights are on. Parking brake is off.
And approach Southwest 4 is right, taxi.
We're going to test the brakes. Left brake. Right brake, check. Vertical speed reads 0.
Southwest 4.
Airspeed reads 0. Heading indicator.
Runway 3-1
Turns
left.
correctly
Taxi via
on both sides.
3-1 left via Charlie, Southwest 4.
Get my bearings here. That's towards the terminal, so that's the way we're going.
Right off limiter 3035.
Copy 333.
American 621, clear, direct, start.
Shut the fuel pump off.
Direct box, thank you.
Alpha, and we're going to be going to 3-1 for departure. It'll be a left turn. And we'll continue with the checklist. Where we heading indicators turn properly, spoilers deploy, fully deployed light illuminates will retract, light extinguishers, reversers, 2 unlocked, 2 in reverse, and 2 are stowed. Flight controls are free and correct.
Roger, advise you have information, Mike.
Engine instruments are checked, they're synced up. I'll just put a reminder bug at 92% so I don't exceed that.
Please for takeoff, 3-1 right, Southwest 443.
That's this aircraft right in front of me. And departure briefing.
So
So we're going to be departing runway 31 right. It's going to be standard procedures with standard callouts. As usual, any failure before VR will abort and stay here. We do that by bringing the throttles to idle, engaging the reverse thrust, deploying the spoilers, and applying braking. Any failure after VR, with the exception of fire or loss of directional control, we will continue airborne and either return here or to Dallas-Fort Worth International.
Order center on 13265, 621, bye.
Alright, so that will be it. Top altitude's going to be 5,000 and we'll stay below 250 knots. And we will fly blue line after takeoff. Southwest is about to go. And nav radios are pretty much set. There goes the Southwest plane. Hey, look at him. Alright, he's going. Comm radios are set. I don't know what my departure frequency is going to be. I guess it'll be with this guy. Transponder is squawking normal. Pitot heat's on, de-ice is on, yaw damp is off. Star switches are set to continuous. Fuel pump is on. Flaps are set, trim is set. We'll note the time and fuel.
66 Lima X-ray, going 31 right, line up and wait.
Alright, 31 right, line up and wait, 66 Lima X-ray. Alright, lights and strobes. Line up checklist, tower clearance threshold. Check clear for landing aircraft.
3,100.
And the lights, which we have already done.
Tower 1243,
and fuel, we have plenty of fuel. This flight will be 48 minutes according to the flight plan.
Southwest 1243.
Next will be climb checklist.
Southwest 1243, turn right.
This is runway 31 right.
Right to 360 for the climb, Southwest 1243.
Altimeter's set.
66 Lima X-ray, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 31 right, clear for takeoff, 66 Lima X-ray. Alright, bring the engines up 40%. They look good, I'm off the brakes. Engines are synced, temps and pressures are good. We'll advance to takeoff power. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed's alive 2 times. 80 knots, we'll cross check. 2 good engines, we'll continue. V1. VR. And positive rate. Gear up. Gear up selected. Gears in transit.
Southwest 1243 is clear direct forward. Thanks.
Alright, gears up, lights are out. 400 above the ground, flaps are coming up. Yaw damp is engaged. Stable climb, we'll engage the autopilot, heading hold. Up to 5.
The gears set you are off the arrival. Fly heading 170, maintain 1000.
After takeoff, gears up, lights are out. Flaps are retracted and indicated. Yaw damp is on. Autopilot is checked and set. Altimeter's local setting.
Number 66 Lima X-ray, radar contact, climb maintain 1, correction, climb via SID, maintain 175.
Alright, climb via SID up to 17,000, 6 Lima X-ray.
Southwest 1243, contact forward center 132.65.
And via the SID.
65 for Southwest 1243, good day.
We're going to Nolan.
Southwest 4 is holding short 3.
There's Dallas-Fort Worth International.
Southwest 4.
We need to be above 4 and below 7.
White 31 left, Southwest.
Southwest 4, this will be a short delay for in-trail station.
Southwest.
After we cross, which we're doing now, we need to cross hourly above 5 and then express below 9. So we'll continue up to 8. Now we'll go up to 9. We'll take our time getting there.
4 Charlie Bravo, Roger, you can expect that.
Alright, above 5 we can turn the fuel pump off.
The 66 Lima X-ray clear for the ground bowl.
We're cleared direct ramble for 66 Lima X-ray. Alright, we're cleared direct to ramble.
Southwest 4, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway 31 left, clear for takeoff, Southwest 4.
Alright, we're turning direct ramble. Airport looking pretty busy. Could be busier. It's a little early. What time is it? It's almost 20 of 9. Take a look from the outside real quick. There's Fort Worth International. It's not that busy. There's only a few airplanes there.
So the Hotel Kilo 4 Charlie Bravo, turn 5 degrees to the right.
Degrees to the right. We'll serve on. Regional departure, Southwest 4, so it's out of 1.8 for 5,000.
Southwest 4, regional departure, radar contact, flying via SID, except maintain 17,000.
Okay, star switches are selected to flight.
Except for 17,000, Southwest 4.
Take Lima X-ray year cleared unrestricted up to 17,000.
Unrestricted up to 17,000. 6 Lima X-ray, thanks. Alright, where are we? Above 10 landing lights. We're not there yet.
Delta Hotel Kilo 4 Charlie Bravo, contact regional approach 119.4.
119.4, we'll turn about it. Thanks, we it's fine.
Here comes 10,000, landing lights are off. And then we're leveling at 17,000, which is below 180 the flight levels. I filed for flight level 250, so we'll see if I get that.
We're on the way up to 17,000.
66 Lima X-ray, contact Fort Worth Center 132.65.
Fort Worth Center on 13265 for 6 Lima X-ray. Thanks a lot. So long. At Fort Worth Center, November 66 Lima X-ray, climbing through 1 to 12,500 for 17,000 on the Ramble 5.
66 Lima X-ray, close to arrive at
Verify that last, please. Should just say again.
West 166 Lima X-ray, so maintain flight level 230. Direct yield.
Okay, climb maintain flight level 230, and we're going to go direct Neil. 6 Lima X-ray.
Center, good evening, Southwest 4. If you had 9,000 for 17,000.
Southwest 4, full service, George, contact on the 230.
All right.
Level 230, thank you, Southwest.
All right, I used some improper radio call when I asked him to verify last. So I should have said, please say again. Just so you guys know what the correct language should be.
Maintain 280 knots in the climb for in-trail spacing, and I expect Neil in about 8 miles.
Okay, we'll slow it down to 280 in the climb, Southwest.
There, I don't want to go over that. There's 180. We'll put the altimeter to standard 299 or 2.
I'll tell you what, let's do this. Maintain, actually, no, do 280 knots for me, please. We'll do that for now.
Okay, we got it on 280 for you, Southwest.
And we are going to Neil.
What we're saying, you're not expecting 26 to 5,000 waiting further instructions.
Here's Neil on the approach, the kids 3 arrival.
Roger,
So here's the arrival procedure into Houston Hobby. As I said, I'm not going into Intercontinental because I wanted to do what would be more likely of a corporate aircraft to do. And like real life, I kind of wanted to avoid the really thick traffic. I wanted to be able to just taxi out, take off, not wait in a line. So that's why I chose these airports during this Friday night ops. Has landed in Houston.
1726, go to CAC.
The Friday night op has landed in Houston.
230, proceed direct, plan B.
Climb and maintain flight level 230, proceed direct, plan B, United 1726.
What's 16 Lima X-ray, verify you direct Neil.
6 Lima X-ray, we are direct Neil. It wants to like kind of take us out to intercept it almost like a localizer line. It's a little strange.
Okay, flight heading 180 vectors for climb, and maintain flight level 230 for now.
180 on the heading, climb, maintain flight level 230, 66 Lima X-ray.
Southwest 4, clear direct Neil.
Okay, direct Neil, Southwest 4, thanks.
That's 16 Lima X-ray, contact 47135.75.
135.75 for 6 Lima X-ray, so long. Okay, good evening. Center, November 6, 6 Lima X-ray, we're with you, level at 230, direct Neil.
November 6, Lima X-ray, forward center, roger, call maintain flight level 250.
Climb maintain flight level 250, 6 Lima X-ray.
Center, Delta 2345 request.
Delta 2345.
Delta 2345 request, press position direct Charlie Mike Echo.
Delta 2345, clear right Charlie Mike Echo.
Good evening, 44 Southwest 4, with your way restricted to 280 and going direct Neil.
Southwest 4, forward center, roger, maintain flight level 310.
You know, I guess when I see that happening, it taking me off course to, what it does is it's almost like you draw a straight line from the next waypoint, and it wants to fly out to that point and then turn. It's I don't know why it does that. Primitive GPS. But that is, when I see that happening, I should just vector myself, keep myself in line, because I know what the controller wants me to do. When he says direct to a waypoint, he wants you to turn from your present position and go in a straight line to that waypoint, and not go over here to curve into it.
West 124 at 1 o'clock at about 12 miles in flight.
Oh, they're talking about me.
Southwest 4 Roger, I'll hop faster for you momentarily. Please stand by.
No problem, Southwest.
Southwest, where is it?
Westwood 1990, checking in, flight level 400. Westwood 1994, send Roger. November 6 Lima X-ray, proceed direct Neil, resume on navigation.
Direct to Neil, own navigation, 66 Lima X-ray.
November 6 Lima X-ray, reset transponder, squawk 2263.
Okay, we'll reset to 2263 for 66 Lima X-ray. Here's a flash.
Southwest 4, resume normal speed now.
Normal speed, Southwest.
Alright, cruise checklist. Fuel is checked. Still have plenty to go. 3,000 pounds. Fuel pump is off. The altimeter is set to standard 2992 and above flight level 180.
United 98,
Engine insurance.
routing advisor, the copy.
We will check and monitor them every 15 minutes. Cabin alerts as required en route weather will be checked. We're already entering the beginning of the arrival procedure.
Houston Center 12.6.
To Houston, we're direct to Neil. 29 miles.
128.6, United 98.
Well, I want to get the VOR down in Houston.
Yeah, the 422 with you, 400. United 4022, 4 center Roger. United 1179, amendment to your routing advisor, the copy.
17.1. This is the VOR at the airport.
Ready to copy, United
140 miles out. That's where we're at.
United 1179, cleared to the Houston airport
Verify that.
after diesel change to the max code 4 arrival.
Just down that arrival for me, please, United 1179.
United 1179, after diesel, it's going to be the max code 4 arrival. Mike, Sierra, Charlie, Oscar, Tango 4.
United 1179 cleared to Houston, Bushins, Continental, to diesel, and then the max code 4.
Yep, that's identified as
United 1179.
Hobby VOR.
United 1179, read that correct, thanks.
approaching Neil, then Max, we need to be above 240, 280 knots, so we'll have to slow down.
Forward, continuing United 2251, 35 north of India Romeo Whiskey VOR, level 330.
United 2251, 4 centimeter contact, squawk 2301.
2301, United 2251.
Southwest 1243, connect message center 133.65.
Message 33.65 to Southwest 1243, see ya.
I need to check does Hobby have an ATIS up? It does, 124.6. Put that on the number 2 radio, 246.
Copy airport ATIS information echo. 23530. Ramp 010 at 12. Visibility 10. 11,000 overpass. Temperature 16. Dew point -2. Altimeter 3028. Arrivals expect visual approach runway 4. Runway 31 left.
West
Runway 31 right. Runway 35. Simultaneous approach is in use. Departing runway 4.
Remember,
Runway
6
left.
Houston Center
Runway 31 right.
I'm sorry, say again for 6 Lima X-ray.
Remember, 6 Lima X-ray, connect Houston Center 128.6.
128.6 for 6 Lima X-ray. Thanks. Whoops. Good evening, Houston Center, November 6 Lima X-ray. We're checking in flight level 250.
Number 66 Lima X-ray, Houston Center, descend via the 6 to arrival at 703-228.
Alright, 6 Lima X-ray will descend via 3028 on the altimeter. Thanks. Alright, descend via is the instruction. So max above 240 and we'll have to slow it down to 280 knots.
Houston Center, good evening. Southwest 4, flight level 310.
United 4205, contact Eastern approach 134.35 again.
Approach 124.35, United 4205.
The next altitude restriction after max, which is where we're direct to now in 8 miles,
1091, contact approach 124.35.
is EVA, which we have to be below 240 and above flight level 200. So I'll put 210 in as the altitude. We're slowing down a little bit at a time here. I got most of that ATIS. We're going to expect.
And Houston, did you copy Southwest 4 checking in flight level 310?
I expect we'll get 3-1 left.
I apologize. It's not by the 6-3 arrival altimeter 3028.
3028, descend via the kids arrival, Southwest 4.
That was the wrong one, wasn't it?
Sonata Shuttle 60 5 miles 60 and also southeast of Corpus Christi.
It'll be 3-1 left.
Air Shuttle 6338, Houston climbing.
And localizer's 111.3.
And then level 250, Air Shuttle 6338.
And the approach course will be 311.
Western 3130, descend by the Payhouse 4. 3130, descend by the Payhouse 4, arrival altimeter 3029er. Descend into K14.
K11. Okay.
Your Spanish up in 1973 with you happening 12,100 towards
Eva, gotta go down to 210 here.
Southwest 1973. Houston Center.
I'll be expecting, I think, 3-1.
You'll see
Left.
22.3 short of only 4 at San Antonio Road to flush.
22.3 summer. That was 22.3, wind 01010, gust 16, runway 4, close to takeoff.
Control runway 4, 42.3.
Alright, Beanie. There's 280.
Houston Central, Falcon number 49 with you at 26,000 feet.
Falcon number 49, Houston, climb maintain for level 220.
Roll 190. Above 160. So I should take this out.
Houston Center, November 879, we went Papa. Number 879, wing call to Houston.
You can say that 1242,
Yeah, the 1243 Houston Center, climb maintain for level 300.
After 300 and 1242.
Yeah, 98 to stand by as he now set 4 arrival altimeter 3029er.
Stand by Moscow 4 for another 98.
It's across. Case above 16,000.
Stand by gate 29er, leave a pop up.
At or above 16,000.
You are going to be contact for departure clearance VFR. Almost definitely no. What's the airport code? Kilo Uniform Tango Sierra for 879 Papa.
Alright, descent in range. Passenger briefing complete. Seatbelt signs as required.
Fly 128.0.
We're not below 180, but that's coming up. We'll check the altimeter.
128.05, state 79 Papa.
Nav instruments are checked and set. Flight instruments are checked.
It was 22.3 with you, 30,500 for 5.
Just make sure we're on. Or where we're supposed to be. We're doing 288 knots. A little fast, but acceptable. We're now directed to kids. Kids, we have to be below 14, above 12. So below 14, above 12. We'll split that as 13.
Southwest 19.3 quarter Bellers, disseminating inspection to send via the Bellers for reliable.
We just went below 180. The altimeter is 30.28.
towards Delta
1973 direct Beller to send via the Bellers.
Below 10, we'll put the landing lights on and the star switches will go to continuous.
I direct
Let's do that now.
by the Bellers for arrival.
Logo lights, marker beacon is on. ATIS, we have primary nav aid set and identified. Glide slope crossing altitude review. The glide slope crossing altitude is 4,000 feet. The minimum and decision height is 200 feet. The missed approach review is a missed approach climb to 800, then a climbing left turn to 2,000 on the Hobby VOR radial 284 to Drew's intersection 18.8 DME and hold. That is the approach chart reviewed. Next will be the before landing checklist. We have information echo. after kids, as long as we cross kids at above 12, we're no problem.
And 1242, contact Houston Center, 106.95. X-ray contact Houston approach 124.35.
Approach on 124.35, 6 Lima X-ray, so long. Next is Sniffy. Sniffy at 12. Hey, good evening, Houston. Approach November 66, Lima X-ray is with you. Descending via the kids 3 through 13,000 for 12,000.
November 66, Lima X-ray, Houston approach. Good evening, information echo current, Javi Altimeter, please with expect the visual 3-1 left approach.
Alright, we'll expect the visual 3-1 left. We do have information echo for 66 Lima X-ray.
November 211 Hotel Sierra, contact Houston approach 119er, 162, see ya.
Sniffy slow to 270 knots.
Yeah, 2127, descend and maintain 8,000.
Descend and maintain 8,000, United 2127.
And yeah, 2127, reduce speed to 10 knots.
Speed 210 knots, United 127.
Go to quarterback and then review at 11, so I can continue this down to 11.
Pitch aircraft on this frequency, both intercom and hobby information is now Foxtrot.
0.9 this one.
United
Arrival, expect visual, approach runway 4. Runway 31 left. Runway 31 right. Runway 35. Simultaneous approach is in use. Departing runway 4. Runway 31 left. Runway 31 right. 35. Motion to Bergen. Coordinate pilot for
10.65 for United 30
Airport. Ground surveillance equipment in use. Operate responders with no tree on the surface area. Mark north generally on the surface area with eyes on the initial contact. You have information Foxtrot.
Alright, we've updated with information Foxtrot.
November 4 Papa Bravo. November 4 Papa Bravo, turn right, heading 080, descend to maintain 6,000.
Heading 080 and 6,000, DVM 4 Papa Bravo.
And 4 Papa Bravo, if you can maintain 210 knots.
Maintain 210 knots, DVM 4 Papa Bravo.
Southwest 4, Houston approach, good evening, altimeter 3028, information, Foxtrot is now current. Expect visual 3-1 left.
Okay, visual 3-1 left, we've got Foxtrot, Alpha.
Alright, we're going to
Yeah, 2127.
Revy.
7,000.
I don't know why I say Revy. It's Revy. Rev. RVEEE. Here. Revi. I don't know. How do you pronounce these names sometimes? Just make it up. Revi. So it looks like to me. A little light turbulence. Once we cross that, we can descend down to 10,000. Check the altimeter. Set 3028. Check. Just crossed Revi, and we can go down to 10. We'll do that nice and slow though. Okay, that is pause at 10.
Number 4 Papa Bravo, turn right, heading 090.
Heading 090, DVM 4 Papa Bravo.
Yeah, 2127, turn right, heading 090, vector dial at 27.
Okay, so we're going to get vectors for the visual, but we're still going to set up for the ILS for 3-1 left, which we are set up. 311's the approach course. The frequency is 111.3. Hobby VOR 117.3, which is tuned in. We're 36 miles to the airport. We'll review the missed approach again. That's a climb to 800, then climbing left turn to 2000 on the Hobby VOR radio.
66 Lima X-ray, contact Houston approach 119.62.
119.62 for 66 Lima X-ray. So long.
And November 4 Papa Bravo, contact.
Good evening, Houston approach November 66 Lima X-ray is with you, descending via the Kids 3.
Number 66 Lima X-ray, Houston approach, roger. Number 66 Lima X-ray, turn left heading 090, descend and maintain 4000.
Left turn 090 down to 4000, 6 Lima X-ray. Down to 4,000. 040 down to 4. Yeah, Foxtrot. So,
Houston departure, Southwest 1649, climbing 2,400 for 5,000 runway heading.
We're below 10, landing lights are on.
Southwest 1649, Houston, departure radar contact. Fly heading 270 for now, climbing 16,000.
250, we're below 10.
270, 16,000, Southwest 1649.
Fuel pump on. Landing taxi lights are on. Altimeter is the local setting. Spoilers are armed, flaps as required.
Last call sign again.
Next will be the before landing check.
Responding to an RA, we're now 3,000.
How does that happen?
Spearwings 49, turn right, heading 270, contact Houston approach 120.05.
270 and 20.05.
Spearwings 49, correction, heading 090.
Okay, yeah, 09 is US Road 49.
Number 66 Lima X-ray, say heading.
At 66 Lima X-ray 040 as instructed.
Must have been a voice issue then. Make that right turn 090.
Right turn 090, 6 Lima X-ray.
Number 66 Lima X-ray, let's make that 120 for traffic.
120 and heading for 66 Lima X-ray.
And approach Southwest 1973 with you, descending 411 Southwest.
Next will be the landing
Southwest
checklist.
1973 Houston approach. Good evening. We expect a visual approach on 4.
Looking for the airport, should be up here.
Southwest 1973.
We have traffic at 10,000.
Southwest 649 left turn direct to Loco, join the Loco for departure. Left turn to Loco, join the Loco for departure, Southwest 1649. Southwest 2397, just going to maintain 4,000. 4,000, Southwest 2397.
There's Houston.
And approach, good evening, Southwest Force, what's you?
Right over here. You probably can't see that at all. But basically this light area, that's the downtown.
Number 66 Lima X-ray is going to maintain 4,000.
Down to 4,000, 66 Lima X-ray.
Southwest 2182, we got the two. Southwest 2182, clear visual approach runway 4.
So I don't know if you can see the buildings downtown Houston, down over there.
Southwest 2182.
And the airport, Intercontinental, is way over there. Can't see it from here too far.
Southwest 2397, turn right heading 090. Right, turn 90, Southwest.
But I have Hobby Airport in sight.
Southwest 1649, contact Houston Center 128.05. 128.05, Southwest 1649. Southwest 2182, descend and maintain 3,000 as soon as you can, please. Southwest 2397, stop your climb at 5,000, please. Descend and maintain 5,000. 5,000, 2397.
Got traffic here, 5,000, so he's 1,000 above.
Southwest 2397, the field now 10 to 11 o'clock, 5 miles.
So I'm going to be following the southwest in.
Upfield, Southwest 2397. Southwest 2397, clear visual approach through on left. Clear visual turn on left, Southwest 2397. Number 66 Lima X-ray, traffic is issued 12 o'clock, 4 miles, passing right to left at 5,000.
At 66 Lima X-ray, we have the southwest jet in sight.
Number 66 Lima X-ray, follow that traffic.
6 Lima X-ray will be following the traffic.
Houston first, Skyhawk 879 over the Papa.
Skyhawk 879 over the Papa.
879 over the Papa is VFR 3,500. Southbound into the Class Bravo is currently 35 miles northeast of the Navasota VOR.
Contact Houston approach on 124.35.
124.35, thanks for putting that over the Papa.
Southwest 2397, contact Hobby Tower at 118.7.
Tower will be 18.7, huh?
18.7, Southwest 2397.
That guy's on approach.
Southwest 2182, contact Hobby Tower 118.7.
The one who just flew right here, flying under us.
Hobby Tower 1897, Southwest 2182, see you there.
There's the airport.
Set. Southwest 4, I can offer you runway 4 if that'll be easier. That's Southwest 4, we can do either one, whatever works out best for you, man. Southwest 4, field 12.12 miles. Southwest 4, we've got the field in sight. Southwest 4, clear visual approach runway 4.
We're going to go to Millionaire.
Clear visual runway 4, Southwest 4. Southwest 4, contact Houston Tower now, 118.7. 18.7, Southwest 4, we'll see you.
Sorry, speed check 10 degrees.
Houston approach Southwest 2223 is going to be the vector 3.
Southwest 2223, Houston, approach, good evening. You can expect the ILS runway 4 echoes current.
ILS 4, we got the weather. It's 2223.
Southwest 2223, correction, we hit the visual 4.
Visual 4, Southwest 2223.
Number 66 Lima X-ray, contact Houston Tower 118.7.
Right, 6 Lima X-ray will contact tower on 118.7. Thanks a lot. Good night.
Good night.
Slow to 190. He didn't actually clear us for a visual approach. And approach out 66 Lima X-ray just to verify we are cleared for the visual.
November 66 Lima X-ray, clear visual approach runway 31 left.
All right, thanks for the clearance. Clear for the visual, 31 left, 6 Lima X-ray, going to tower 18.7. Good night.
Good night.
I just wanted to make sure we were clear for the visual so I can start descending. Once you're clear for the visual, you can pretty much turn for the runway.
Southwest 1973, turn right, heading 090, descend to main. Charlie ground point 9, Southwest 2018.
Slow down. Speed checks will go 20 degrees. We can disregard that warning, which is the landing gear.
Southwest 4, we need to widen about a mile or two and then turn on 4.
Southwest 4, no problem. One ready left base for runway 4.
Southwest 4, you're unreadable second.
Southwest 4, ready, left base, runway 4.
Okay, left base to runway 4, that's what we're doing, Southwest 4.
And Hobby Tower, November 66 Lima X-ray is with you on the visual for 31 right, number 2, behind the Southwest jet. Speed checks, gear down. Gears in transit. All right, landing checklist. Landing gear down, 3 green lights. Flaps are full, 40 degrees now. We need clearance, the yaw damp, and then the autopilot and auto throttles.
Right down to Delta, make a right on Delta, cross runway 31 right, contact ground 29 other side.
Left Mike, right Delta, cross 31 right, and contact ground. That's going to be Nathan.
Number 6 Lima X-ray, will you contact me earlier?
At 66 Lima X-ray, affirm we're on the visual, 31 left.
This could be interesting.
660. Yeah, this will be very interesting.
He's got a conflict.
Oh, let me get something to go on. Southwest 4. Runway, go around.
Southwest 4, go around. You want us to make a left turn?
Just fly runway heading, and then come between 3,000. And the contact runway is on 119.62.
Sync rate.
Okay, runway heading 3,000. Departure at 1962. Knowledge.
Tower,
Number 660 X-ray. Number 660 X-ray. 131 left, wind 010.
3-1 left, we're clear to land. 6-6 Lima X-ray.
November 396 to Delta. After departure, fly runway.
Well, we got lucky. I think ordinarily in the real world, if this happened, we would have gotten sent around to keep the airlines on their schedule. Alright, minimums, we got the runway made, throttles are going idle.
760 Delta, that's runway heading, runway heading.
Runway heading, clear for takeoff, runway 3560 Delta.
I haven't quite got there yet. There we go, touchdown. Spoilers are deployed, reversers are out. And there's 100 knots.
211 Hotel Zero, holding short 13 left, ready to cross.
And 80 knots. 60 knots, reverser stowed.
211 Hotel Sierra.
We'll apply some braking.
Approximately 3-1 right. Hold short.
We'll go down to the end.
Clear across the right, hold short 3-1 left.
runway 13 left. 3.
Well, get off at Gulf.
3 with visual approach.
Engine 3, we got finish line 04. Challenger 211 Hotel Sierra. Clear cross runway 31 left. To taxi down to the hangar on Hotel.
Those are retracted. Flaps are coming up.
Clear cross, 3 left, 35, and we'll taxi straight ahead on Hotel Golf for 1 Hotel Sierra. Thank you.
And Tower 6 Lima X-ray, we're clear of 3-1 left on Gulf going to Millionaire. On, we're Gulf 2.
Alright, number 660 X-ray, Millionaire, West Ramp, Gulf 2. Correction, just Gulf.
Alright, Millionaire via Gulf, 6 Lima X-ray, thanks a lot. Alright, after landing check, spoilers are retracted, flaps are retracted, landing lights are off, strobe lights are off, marker beacon is off, fuel pump is off, de-ice and pitot heat are off, the APU will bring that up, and we'll verify the APU is coming up.
That was 2223.
Next will be shut down.
Clear to land, number 2, wind 01010. Call company straight in.
Number 4, clear to land, number 2, Southwest 2223.
Alright, we're going in where these airplanes are, I'm pretty sure. Where Gulf 2 is. Feel bad for the Southwest 4 who got sent around. That was unfortunate for him. But very often I'm not on the lucky side. Here's the Southwest 4. George Bowman. Well, thanks for being a good sport. He says, wonder how long he was going to let that go on before we hit. I got to figure out where I'm parking real quick here. See, we got the airplanes lining up. I'll let him know you'll. Alright, let me get us parked here. We're going into this ramp. Millionaire. Where do I want to park? I'm going to take this next line. Alright, this will work very nicely. That was a very enjoyable Friday night ops, going into the two smaller airports, Dallas Love and Houston Hobby. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for coming along. Please like and subscribe, and until next time, happy landings. Alright, parking brakes are set. Fuel cutoff 1 and 2. Beacons off.